Welcome to Connected Payments with IxoPay, where we talk to the payment providers powering global commerce. I'm Morgan Morrill here with Thomas Beinhart. Join us as we explore the integrations, trends, and tech shaping the future of payments. Joining us live today from Money 20 Amsterdam is Victor, a seasoned expert with over 2 decades in the dynamic payments industry. As Vice President of Sales for EMEA at Aevi, he's at the forefront of driving business growth and strategic partnerships. Renowned for his deep market insights, welcome, Victor. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Aevi has positioned itself as an expert in in-person payment orchestration. How would you describe Aevi's mission and its role in today's payment ecosystem?
Sure, great question. So at Aevi, our mission is to simplify in-person payments and bring them up to speed with the way the digital world has progressed. If you look at the physical payments or that they're today, whether it's retail, in hospitality or fuel stations, or even your local cafe, there's still a lot of legacy tech involved. It's often very rigid, it's siloed, and it's pretty inflexible compared to what we are used to online. Meanwhile, customers expect more. We all gotten used to the fast and easy online checkouts with multiple ways to pay. But when it comes to paying in person, it's often still very clunky and outdated. And this is where we step in. We bring the simplicity and flexibility of e-commerce into physical world. Our cloud-based solution is making it more dynamic, more connected, and much easier to manage for businesses and their merchants. So imagine your e-commerce setup in-person payments.
Victor, speaking about merchants, what are some of the biggest pain points merchants are facing when it comes to managing in-person payments, and how does Aevi's platform help to solve them?
Sure. So, a great question. One of the biggest pain points merchants face with in-person payments is fragmentation. So, they often have to juggle different systems for hardware, for software, acquirers, loyalty programs, you name it. And none of it really talks to each other. So, that leads to high cost, very clunky setups, and lack of data visibility into what is going on at the point of sale. Another challenge, I guess, it's keeping with customer expectations. So these days, people expect to pay with card, with the phone, with the watch. It's buy now, pay later. Uh, if your payment setup is not flexible, that's not going to happen. So you're losing. You're not providing choice, and you're losing customers. And again, the kind of last point, which is very, very important, is scalability. Payments, both in person and online, is moving at a very quick pace. The quickest probably I've seen in the last decade. So then there's a question of scalability, expanding into new regions, new countries, rolling out new features, adding new ways of payments, new terminals. It's something that without payment orchestration, the way we see it, happens very, very slowly. So again, you're not capturing the customer demand. Where we come in is our platform pulls all those disconnected pieces together in a one cloud-based orchestration layer. What do we make it easier for the businesses to manage their devices, apps, payment types, data in one place across all of the locations and across all of their estate.
Great insights. I mean, similar to IxoPay, I think also Aevi's platform is device agnostic and open by design. How important is this openness when it comes to building scalable and future-proof payment solutions?
I think it's absolutely key, right? So being device agnostic and open means businesses aren't locked into one provider or tied to specific hardware. We call it a walled garden approach. So your traditional setup is one terminal to one card acquirer. So we are breaking these walls. What our clients can do, they can adapt faster, integrate with new payment methods as they emerge quicker and scale without starting from scratch or having to replace all of the hardware. And I guess that means speed and cost and not being locked in into lengthy contracts that you can't get out of.
I think collaboration is a key part of your model. How do your partnerships with acquirers, ISVs, or terminal providers contribute to the strength of Aevi's ecosystem?
Um, it's very important that we are being recognized as, we believe that collaboration is key and core in what we do. I think that there is still a little bit of a stigma around payment orchestration, right? But we are not trying to replace acquirers. We are not trying to replace ISVs or terminal providers. We're here to connect them together. And by working closely with each party, with each player within the ecosystem, we deliver something that is more connected and more flexible and helps with the payment experience. Um, Acquirers can strengthen the merchant offering. ISVs can build and deploy apps on our platform to provide a complete payment solution. And terminal providers can expand into new markets quicker and without the burden of complex integrations. And, it doesn't stop here. Over the years, we had the privilege of partnering with leading names across the industry. And what we've done together, we've created something that is real and has got measurable impact for all the parties involved. So we're more friends and the collaborators rather than maybe not enemies. Our platform encourages flexibility and choice. We want to provide it because that's what market demands. It is built to support a network of partners, and each is bringing their own best of breed strength to the table. We recognize there is no silver bullets to do everything, so some of all the individual parts is always going to be stronger than trying to control everything.
I mean, we're here at Money 2020 in Amsterdam and seeing what's going on in the payment industry. And with that rapid evolution of payment technologies, how would you say does Aevi stay ahead in offering innovative solutions to meet emerging market demands?
So we stay ahead by staying open and being adaptable. We recognize that we don't want to control all the different parts. Goes back to my previous point about partnerships and finding the best of breed partners and solutions that we could bring to market. Um, our platform is actually built to evolve. So the way it has been structured is not just be here and serve us for the next 5 years, but is be to be upgraded constantly and that it could grow with the market demand and what the future brings. So we could quickly integrate new technologies, new payment methods, or add any more partners depending on use case, depending on the region, depending on the country. And what we think that what we do, we work very closely with our partners and customers on real world use cases, or real world scenarios. So then we know that what we build actually reflects the market rather than sitting in an ivory tower and building something that we think is right.
So, looking ahead, what trends do you foresee shaping the future of in-person payments, and how is AV preparing to address these developments?
So we see a few clear trends that shaping in-person payments. I mean, the first one is there is a more demand on being flexible and creating the omni-channel experience. Second one is growing use of data and personalizing checkout. That might be loyalty. You want to be, whenever you shop, you want to be recognized that, you've shopped there before or you shopped somewhere online. A shift towards software defined terminals and softpots. So the hardware is now being seen more as a vehicle rather than the ultimate tool that you provide. And I guess another thing that we have to really think about is the continuous rise of alternative payment methods. So when I first started my journey in payments, it was all only about, schemes like Visa, MasterCard, Discover. They're still here. They're still great. But you look at the, European market or international market, and there are certain markets that you've got more alternative payment methods. Then you've got the schemes. So again, it goes back to a point of following the customer and the partners and what market is demanding. I wish I had a foresight of knowing what's coming. And I think we'd probably, when we do this podcast in 12 months time, 24 months time, there'll be new things that we didn't even think that exist, right?
Yeah.
But our ethos as a company and the way we build Aevi is to be adaptable. So our platform can grow very quickly. We could partner very quickly. We could adapt to reflect what's coming. So there's more change coming, and we all have to, be prepared for it. But it's an exciting time in payments.
Thank you so much for joining us today live from Money 20, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.